Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm back in the kitchen cooking up a storm, and this is one of my Christmas meal, and it is pot roast beef. And I'm gonna season my beef. My beef is already washed, so I'm just gonna poke some holes in my beef to hold the season. That's about it. And I'm gonna grate the onion and the garlic on my meat, and I have some dried jerk season. I have some pimento seed, my thyme, browning for color, and my wet jerk seasoning. So I'm gonna grate my onion. If you have a food processor, fine, or a blender, you can just blend your seasoning. But today I'm just gonna grate the onion onto the meat and my garlic as well. And you can just leave the remainder of the onions in your dish. And I'm gonna grate my garlic now. If you are not skilled with a grater, as I said before, you can use your food processor. So if you are not skillful as me, use your food processor. And I'm gonna get this. Let me put on the gloves. Get it. So I'm gonna add my wet jerk season. If you don't have wet jerk season, that's okay. Or if even you don't have the dried jerk season, you can just add some black pepper and some all-purpose season. My beef is ready for the pot. And usually I would marinate this from overnight, but today I'm strapped for time. Was busy also yesterday, so my pot is very hot, and my preheated oil, just to grease the bottom of the pot with the oil. And I'm gonna place my beef now, and I'm gonna let this cook. I'm gonna let this brown for 15 minutes on one side, and then I'm gonna flip it on the other side, and I'm gonna keep on doing this. So 15 minutes, about half an hour on one side and half an hour on the other side. 15 minutes. So I'm just gonna put these in also. And you have this cook on a very low flame, right? I'm just gonna turn my beef now. So 15 minutes on this side. And you see it have this lovely brown color. And I'm gonna give it 15 minutes on the other side and keep on turning for maybe an hour and 15 minutes, it depends. when I test it and to see if it's cooked. So I'm just gonna let this cook 15 minutes on this side. I'm gonna turn it again. 15 minutes on the other side. So half an hour. And here's my potato. I have my potatoes to go with my beef. I'm gonna make a potato mash and I'm gonna put it in the oven and let it just bake for a while to have that nice golden brown color. So I'm doing my final turn of my pot roast beef. Oops. Wow. This looks very lovely. Coming on tender and nice. And I'm gonna let this cook some more. And I'm gonna crush my potatoes now. And to this I'm gonna add some butter. Gonna add a little butter. And you know the butter give your potato, your mashed potato, very lovely flavor. So I'm gonna mash this and I'm gonna cup it and I'm gonna put it in the oven. Crush my potato. Nice. So I've added a little butter to my container. I'm gonna add my potato. I'm gonna put it into the oven, not to let it bake, but just to get some colors. Just to let it get a nice brown color at the top. So I'm gonna place this in my oven. And my roast beef is finished cooked, and I'm gonna plate it now. And if you notice, I had some peppers, some mini sweet peppers and some asparagus. So I'm gonna plate my meal now. Here's one of my finished Christmas meal. My pot roast beef with potato mash. And when you try this at home, don't forget to do it Chef Shaw's way. And remember to like, subscribe, click the notification bell and share. See you next week.